Hello, Bodo heads. All is well? Here's something that's been a hot topic in the Bodoverse recently. You might be familiar with it already, but I'm recently fascinated by the idea behind a new blockchain project, Layer Zero. Let's dive a bit into it because a few of their dashboards have been the most popular ones on Dune.com for the last 30 days. Here's one example. Layer 0 users ranking for potential airdrops. Shout out to the creator, Spring Zhang. He has built quite a few cool dashboards, all public, do check them out. So what exactly is Layer 0? Layer 0 is a project that aims to solve a major problem with blockchain tech, which is the ability for different blockchains to work together. Put it simply, Layer 0 aims to make it easier for diverse blockchains to communicate and collaborate seamlessly. A term to sum it all up would be interoperability. If Bitcoin and Ethereum are layer 1s, layer 0, as the name says, sits below layer 1. I'll paste a few resources about this project in the description below, but one worth mentioning is Full Value Dan, a YouTuber that explains various Web3 concepts. Seems like an interesting idea and ecosystem, right? Now that we've covered some fundamentals, it would be nice to keep up to date with some interesting news and metrics around Layer 0 and maybe let some of my community members know about them. I could very well point them in the direction of the Dune dashboard mentioned previously and refresh the data once in a while, but let's take it one step further. Why not have some sort of daily digest with key points? Let's use Bodo.io to help us out with this. I can assemble various data sources and generate a daily digest posted to whatever channel of my community is on. In this case, let's use Telegram, but could very well be Discord, email, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. Before we start, let's do a bit of prep. For starters, I've forked a few queries from the dashboards mentioned previously, and the forks can be seen in my Dune profile. These queries are unique user wallets on layer 0, ranked users on layer 0. The higher the rank, the better the chance of receiving a potential airdrop. Any movement in this rank might indicate something big happening. Number of unique users staking STG. And finally, STG staked per chain. I haven't mentioned what STG or Stargate means. We'll get to that later. For all these queries, I'll need their IDs. I'll also need an API key, which can be obtained from the settings of your Dune account. I already have a few created, so I'll just recycle them. Let's build a bot that will power the daily digest. Click Create, wait for this page to load, and here we are. Let's drag a few new blocks. First, we'll need 4 Dune blocks to obtain data from the previously mentioned queries. Finally, 1 Telegram block to publish the daily digest. And actually, there's a step before this. We need 4 JSON parsing blocks to extract some data from the API response. Adjust the frequency to 1 day. Name the bot something recognizable like Layer 0 Daily Digest. We can't save it yet because of these orange input fields, but we have a good skeleton to start with. Let's flesh out some details now. I'll speedrun filling in these fields because it might not be that interesting. Do let me know if you'd like to find out more about some of the values entered here, particularly the JQ expressions and maybe even the query IDs. If you're thinking of using my API key, joke's on you, because it's a free temporary one. Let's save the bot, flip it on, and see the message in Telegram. Telegram is here on my left side. Here's what we have so far. Looking good. One final step is to bring in news from the Layer 0 team. We have a few options here. One would be reading their Twitter feed directly with this block. Or we can read an RSS version of their Twitter feed by using this news RSS block. Paste the link to this RSS feed, connect this block to the existing Telegram block, and add the right tags. Title, let's say summary, and publish date. Remove some of this rogue spacing. Yeah, 2 lines. Save the bot and test again. Looking at Telegram. Come on, new message up here. Here we go. Here's the new update. The formatting isn't ideal. Maybe it's not very readable, but we can fix this later on. And voila, it works. We now have an aggregator of a few important metrics about the Layer 0 ecosystem, and we pop them into an easy to read and recurring digest. Hope this helps. See you next time.